just the kind of major on it yesterday. What?
And I have to warn you, if it's privacy you want, in this house, the walls definitely have ears.
Well, I'll have to take that chance.
You know, we could wait. We could talk about this at lunch. We both have to get to work, you know.
I know, but I can't wait.
What's up?
Oh, well. First of all, Monica, I want you to know that I wouldn't ask you this if it weren't absolutely necessary.
Ask what?
A rather large favor.
Shoot, you know, if I can help you, I will.
Well, as you know, there's been a lot of additional work done on the spa.
Oh, do I know? It looks sensational. It really does.
Well, thank you. However, the best does not come cheap.
Yes, and Jimmy Lee takes after his father.
Mm-hmm. I just received the bill from Holt Quartermain, and it was breathtaking, to say the least.
Oh, rather large, was it?
Enormous.
Oh, dear.
I'm embarrassed to tell you this, but it's put me in a rather serious financial bind.
Well, how serious?
$250,000.
That's serious. Mm-hmm. Where do I fit in this whole thing?
No, I need a loan.
What, you want me to lend you $250,000?
That's right. You see, I'd go to a bank, but you know how astronomical their interest rates are. Monica, can you lend me the money?
How's that feel?
It's sore. My voice is getting better.
Don't talk, will you? Just open up.
His throat sounds lousy. Can't you fix him up?
Young man, I'm trying to conduct an examination, all right?
Right. Wonder what's on the tube.
Look, the exam's over, Doc.
Don't you think that's up to me to decide?
No, I don't. You've poked, you've diagnosed, you've x-rayed. Would you just tell me?
Tell you what?
Am I ever gonna sing again?
Smash video of Blackie and the Riff Raps, Make Me Believe It. And here's another song by the same group.
Well, what's the verdict?
Well, the way it looks right now...
My friend said it was great that night.
What?
Well, I knew a guy who went down to Atlantic City for the concert, and he said...
Mr. Collier.
He had front row tickets. Frisco took his
Mr. Collier, please, I'm trying to talk to my patient.
Right.
Thank you.
Just tell me, am I gonna be able to sing again? That's all I want to know.
I can't say.
You can't, or you won't.
Look, I am not trying to hide anything from you, Frisco.
Well, you're a doctor, right? You can't tell me?
I don't have very much information to provide to you.
Yeah, well, you're not handing a lot out.
I've told you everything that I know, Frisco.
Look at that. The crowd's going crazy, right?
Mr. Collier.
Well, I wish I'd been there.
Yeah, well, look at all the money you saved.
Wait till I tell my sister that you're my roommate.
That's
She'll freak out.
That is enough. Good night.
I bought both your records.
Mr. Collier.
Greg.
Greg, shut up. Sorry about that.
He is not what's bothering.
Listen, if it's any comfort to you, there's hope.
What do you mean?
The very fact that we didn't have to do any surgery to repair the damage on your larynx is a very good sign.
But you don't know if I'm gonna be able to sing, right?
We have the top man in this field coming from New York to examine you, Frisco.
When?
Sometime today. In the meantime, I think that we've got to get to work on some speech therapy as we discussed.
Don't you think I ought to wait for this specialist who's coming?
I don't think it's going to make any difference. It's not going to hurt you. I think we ought to work with the pathologist as soon as we can. In the meantime, I have prescribed some medication for you if you have any pain, okay? Take it easy. I'll see you later.
Frisco, whatever went wrong with your voice, I hope it's not permanent. Bummer. You sure could sing.
You want me to lend you $250,000?
I hate to put you on the spot like this, Monica.
Lorena, I can't do that.
But surely you have the money.
No, I don't. I don't have that on hand.
But you could get it.
Look, I don't know what to tell you.
was so sure you'd have the money.
Well, I do have the money. It happens to be tied up in certificates of deposit.
Well, you can cash them in now.
What, then I have to pay the price of the loss of interest.
Oh, but you'd be making it up by investing in the spa.
Lorena, forgive me, but I think the Quartermains have contributed plenty to that spa.
Then doesn't it make sense, then, to protect that interest?
No, it doesn't if it leaves me vulnerable.
But the spa can only make money.
No business makes money right away. Not at all. It takes a lot of time, sometimes even years. I have CDs that are going to make money for me in 3 months.
But where is the fun in that, Monica? Where's the thrill you get from taking a chance?
Lorena, if there's one good thing that I have learned living with the Quartermain family, that's an awareness of good business principles. I mean, it's just like a wine. You don't drink it before it's time. You don't cash your CDs before the due date. It's just financial suicide.
Then I can't persuade you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't mean to be pushy, Monica. It's just that my back is up against the wall.
Well, Lorena, really, I mean, I wish there was some way I could help you.
I mean, I talked with Tiffany already, and her money's all tied up. I don't know where I could go to get a loan.
I know.
Where?
A bank.
Holly!
Coming!
Need your help
What?
with a mystery.
Well, I'm always up for that. What's that?
Yeah.
Robert Scorpio is a male chauvinist. Fig?
Well, I am not amused.
Ooh, truth hurts, huh?
Did you do this?
Of course not.
Who would then?
Someone else who knows you well, I suppose.
I am not a male chauvinist pig.
If you say so, dear.
Are you sure you had nothing to do with this?
Why would I go to all that trouble when I can tell you exactly the same thing to your face?
I wonder who the WIB are.
Never heard of them.
Me either. WIB, it's got to be something to do with women.
Women into baking. Oh, no, they'd love you.
How about the WID?
What's that?
Means woman in danger.
Okay, enough with the jokes. I tell you one thing, though.
What?
Whoever they are, they're not afraid to denounce their enemies, that's for sure. Maybe that's them. Look at it. Commissioner Scorpio's residence?
Commissioner Scorpio.
Just one moment. It's a woman.
Scorpio.
Did you get the message from the WIB?
Yes, I do say so. It's in rather poor taste.
How would you know? You have none. You're a dinosaur, Scorpio.
What does that mean?
It means men like you belong in the Stone Age.
Oh, really? And women like you belong in the slammer now. What is this WIB?
Well, it's proof of your chauvinism that you even have to ask.
Could we just get back to the question, huh?
You'll find out soon enough.
Is this some sort of a joke?
It's no joke, Scorpio. And I'd advise you to take us seriously.
Oh, really? Well...
Well,
She hung up on me.
did she tell you what she wants?
No.
Well, what are you going to do?
Get to the bottom of this.
Do you think the computer knows?
It usually does.
What is the WIB? The plot thickens.
This video's nowhere near as good as yours.
It's okay.
No, I mean it. Your voice is much better than his. Sorry.
For what?
Well, for bringing it up.
Hey, man. We don't know that I'm never gonna sing again.
Well, what if you can't?
No, if I can, then I can't.
Won't that bother you?
I don't know. At least I won't have to work for a living.
Out of my way! You touch one pillow of these and I'm gonna rip up your address. Frisco, we want to see Frisco. Here, darling. I have only been seeing my grandfather. Oh, we know he's in here.
Let him in. I'm bored.
Oh, who are you? He's going to go to Frisco. my autograph.
Go away. Go away.
Oh, Frisco.
Go away.
Frisco, I love you. Are you his mother? Frisco.
Well, that does it. That does it. You get out of here right this very instant. I promise you, I am going to call you out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Take care of me. Out. We miss you. Out.
His mother. Well, how are you feeling? Oh, no, don't talk. I just stopped by. You can't strain this. I just stopped by to say hello and kind of perk you up a little bit. I mean, we're both in show business. So people of our persuasion have to stick together, especially in times of crisis. Now, aren't these lovely? I don't care what anyone says. I think that a man loves getting flowers just as much as a woman does, but Lord knows she would never admit it. Do you think? But my goodness, you have to have a little splash of color in this place, in this dreary, dreary hospital room to kind of perk things up, don't you think? Huh. Hello.
Hi.
Tiffany. It's Greg. It's Tiffany.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh.
Hey, take it easy with him, Tiff. He's got a heart murmur.
I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing to worry about. I've had it since I was a kid. I'm just in for tests.
Well, it's nothing serious, I hope.
No, I don't think so. I've had an irregular heartbeat lately, so Dr. Weber just wants to check it out.
Well, if anyone can fix you up, I'm sure we can. So how are you feeling?
Not too bad.
Oh, now you do exactly what the doctor says, okay? I have some gossip. Yes, I was in New York the other day doing a commercial, and you will never guess what I heard about Josh and the Rip Rap. I mean, you just wait until I tell you exactly what they said. I mean, it was...
Mr. Jones?
Frisco.
Well, it's speech therapy time. I'm Tanya Roscoe, and I'll be your speech pathologist.
Well, darling, is that all you're going to use, just that little old tape recorder?
That's it.
I bet if you press the right button, it turns into a little torture box, huh?
Not at all, not at all. I'm going to record your voice on it, and then it'll demonstrate the vocal sounds, and in effect, it'll show your progress. I'll be in every day and give you some voice exercises.
Sounds simple enough.
It will be, as long as you practice every day, without me, for at least an hour.
What kind of exercises do I do?
Well, it'll be, I'm afraid, like learning your ABCs all over again.
Okay.
Well, I think we should get started now.
Oh, well, darling, I was just leaving, but I'll be back later.
Thanks.
Have fun with your exercises.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Excuse me?
Have fun, you two.
I know I will.
Ah, that's the spirit, Frisco.
Yeah, well, it's easy to keep spirit when you've got a very, very attractive speech pathologist.
Frisco, you talk too much. Now, let's see. Tell me something.
Anything you want to know.
Okay? Tell me A-E-I-O-U.
You know, I really never thought they'd go this far.
Who?
WIB.
You know who they are?
Well, of course, don't you?
Bert, that's why I've got you in here.
Women in Blue.
Who?
WIB, Women in Blue.
All right, I'll buy. What's a woman in blue?
They are the militant faction of the Port Charles Policewomen's Association.
Women cops?
Yeah, that's right.
You're trying to tell me our people did this?
Of course, it's right here. Look, WIB.
Yeah, I know,
letters.
Bert. I can read. I want to know why.
Well, I guess they're angrier than I thought.
About what?
About your not answering their memo.
What bloody memo?
Look, they sent a list of rights that they wanted, demands. I gave it to you a couple of months ago, don't you remember?
Vaguely.
That's why they're angry. Because you ignored them.
Oh, look, as I recall, I had more pressing problems at the time. There was this spy with the DVX and the Prometheus disc.
All right, Robert, that's all well and good, but what have you done lately?
Well, I've hardly been sitting about here taking 5 martini lunches, have I?
Yes, but you also haven't gotten back to that.
Well, I've been busy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I forgot. What's their problem?
I'm sure we'll find that out before the end of the day.
Why do you say that?
Male intuition, Robert.
Well?
I'm sorry, Miss Sharp, but there's no conceivable way the bank can loan you $250,000.
Why not?
It's too risky.
That's ridiculous. Avalon Spas has a fine track record.
But it's new in Port Charles.
We have been swamped with applications.
$250,000 worth?
Not yet, but we will. Mr. Whiteford, I am running a class operation here. The latest equipment, modern beauty techniques, a gorgeous building.
With a limited use.
What do you mean?
Well, the building, as now designed, can only be used as a spa.
But that's what it was designed to be used as.
Precisely why it's not good collateral.
Why?
Well, if the building fails as a spa, the bank is stuck.
It's not going to fail.
Good intentions are not considered good collateral.
And what about good investors?
Well, meaning?
Meaning the Quartermains have invested in the spa. Now, obviously, they have faith in it succeeding.
Well, then perhaps Edward Quartermain would co-sign your note.
No, I don't think he would.
Then I'm afraid the answer's still no. I'm sorry.
Somehow I doubt you are.
Edward? Todd Whiteford. And just like you called it, the lady applied for a loan. Of course we rejected it. Too big a risk for us. Good luck, you old rascal.
Oh, you're the WIB.
Well, not all of us. We have other members among other police women.
Women in blue. We were wondering what it meant.
Well, if your husband had read our memo, he would have known.
Crystal Harris. That name sounds awfully familiar.
I was the police officer who took over for you in the Hannibal case.
Of course.
Inadequately, I might add.
No one expects a vice squad officer to be able to dance.
Well, I am not really a vice squad officer.
I thought you said you'd been in vice for 3 years.
I've been assigned to several cases, but I'm not really a vice officer. The Port Charles Police Department considers vice too dangerous for a woman.
You're kidding.
No. They only call us in to handle jobs a man can't. You know, call girl, posing as a dancer, things like that.
They consider us too fragile.
But you're police officers.
In name only. Most of the real police work is done by the men.
Right, we get stuck manning the phones and typewriters, things like that.
That's archaic.
Well, the Port Charles Police Department is a bit behind the times when it comes to women's rights.
What can I do to help?
Well, first of all, we'd like to make you an honorary member of the WIB.
But I'm not even a police officer.
You are in spirit. You did a great job exposing the Hannibal scam.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
We also have an ulterior motive.
I'm the police commissioner's wife.
And a very liberated lady. We think we know where your true sympathies lie.
Well, I'm all for what you're doing.
That it is with great pleasure that we want to make you an honorary member of Women in Blue and present you with this WIB lapel pin.
I shall wear it with pride.
I hope it won't cause any conflict in your home life.
I can handle it.
You know, for a rather young man, the commissioner seems awfully old-fashioned.
In some ways, yes. He means well, though. He just needs a little re-education.
Well, school is in session as of today. He is about to get a crash course in women's rights.
Mrs. Barrington.
Oh, Lorena, I've been meaning to stop by your office.
Oh, have you?
Oh, yes. You know, investing in this spa has been the most wonderful thing in the world for me. I feel like $1 million.
Well, you look absolutely radiant.
Oh, yes, I feel all aglow. I've been here all morning. I had a sauna and a massage and a facial and the hair, the nails, the whole works.
Well, you are a walking testimonial to the enormous benefits of belonging to Avalon.
Oh, do you really think so?
Why, yes. Do you know, I have gotten several applications from women who've seen you and remarked how wonderful you look.
In that case, you owe me a commission.
I can do even better than that. I can offer you an opportunity to reinvest in the spa.
Oh, my dear, well, why would I want to do that? I already own 12%.
Well, wouldn't you want an even bigger percentage? It would mean a bigger return on your money.
Well, it sounds very interesting, but I'm afraid my brother would never approve.
You have nothing to worry about. Your investment is solid as a rock.
Oh, good. Then I'll have a return on my money soon.
Before you know it.
Oh, splendid. Oh, well, I'm late for my luncheon at the Women's Club. Oh, and Lorena, don't worry, dear.
About what?
About finding an investor. Why, before you know it, the spa it'll become a necessity rather than a luxury for all the affluent women in Port Charles. Money makes money. Remember that, dear.
Are you awake?
So, how did your lessons go with Miss Speech Pathologist?
Oh, Tanya. Yeah, went all right.
Well, you said that loud and clear. Seems like you really enjoyed yourself with your therapy today.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, well, you just let me do all the talking. I don't want to strain your voice any more than it is. So, how are you really feeling?
Encouraged.
Well, I'm pulling for you. You know that.
Thanks, Tiff.
So, do you want to hear the gossip?
Oh, yeah, shoot.
Well, you know what a small world showbiz is. Well, I was in New York the other day having lunch with Mickey. And
Who's Mickey?
Mickey's my agent.
Oh, right.
I mean, darling, he may not be great in getting me jobs, but he certainly knows the dirt on everyone.
Yeah.
That's how I found out about Stephie.
Oh, what?
She's still managing the riffraff.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, it looks like she is grooming Josh to be the next male star of the group.
Really?
Yeah, not only is he writing the songs, but he is going to be singing them as well. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
No. Why not?
Well, doesn't it bother you?
They needed him.
Yeah, but what about you?
I broke off from that band after what happened to Blackie.
I didn't know that.
That's why all this happened.
Are you telling me that's why they beat you up? You're kidding.
No.
Well, who beat you up?
Pirelli.
Are you sure?
His goons gave me the word before they came down on me. You see, I guess you don't fire Pirelli. He fires you.
Well, of all the low-down, dirty...
Showbiz, baby.
Well, it's not my kind of showbiz, I can tell you that.
Hey, Tiffany, you're back.
Oh, well, of course you didn't think I'd just run out on you, did you?
Frisco Jones.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. McGrath. I'm the ear, nose, and throat specialist from New York.
What do you say?
Well, I'd certainly like to examine you if you're not too busy.
No.
Oh, well, I was just leaving. Now, you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
But I'll be back, all right?
Okay.
Goodbye, Greg.
Well, I'm sorry I'm late. My plane came in late.
It's okay.
You certainly have some caring friends.
Oh, Tiff, she's great.
No, I mean in New York.
What?
Well, it's that Mr. Pirelli. He paid for me to come up here and examine you.
Wait a minute. Did I hear you right? Pirelli sent you.
That's right. Mr. Pirelli paid for my trip.
Mario Pirelli.
That's right, the Pirelli agency.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, now, just relax your throat. Okay, open up. Okay, open up. Wide. All right, say ah. Thank you. Again, please, ah.
Well?
Recurrent laryngeal nerve trauma.
I already know that.
Okay. Now, from the information that I received, I thought I was going to have to perform surgery today. And I won't be.
Well, you mean now or ever, or what?
Well, from what I can see, no surgery is required.
Is that good news or bad?
You know, never having to receive surgery is always good news.
Meaning my throat is okay?
Well,
or hopeless?
You've had severe damage to one of your vocal cords.
Right. How much?
Well, obviously enough to put you here in the hospital.
What I mean is, am I gonna sing?
Well, that's a difficult question to answer.
Why?
Because it depends on you.
How?
If you take care of your throat, you work hard in your therapy, I'd say the prognosis is excellent. Now, I'll go over this with your speech pathologist and recommend some additional exercises.
Great.
And, of course, if you'd like to see me again, I'm sure that Mr. Pirelli would be happy
Look, you forget Pirelli, understand? You send me the bill.
Oh, Mr. Pirelli is...
Send me the bill.
Well, all right, if you say so. I better get back to New York. I've got a plane waiting.
Adios.
Wow. Your friends must be loaded.
Why?
Well, this Pirelli guy sends a specialist all the way down here from New York just for you? Well, that's really something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something, all right. I just don't know what.
Didn't expect you, huh?
Well, I thought I'd come home, have lunch with you, tell you what I found out about the WIB.
Oh, what did you find out?
Guess what it stands for?
Women in blue?
How did you know that?
Wild guess.
You've got that look on your face.
What look?
Smugness.
Sorry, Master.
Okay, what's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah, well... What's this?
That's sort of a medal.
WIB? Where'd you get this?
From the WIB.
When?
They stopped by today.
You let them here? In my house?
Of course. They were very nice. They made me an honorary member and everything.
Oh, and you, of course, accepted.
Right. I'm very sympathetic with their cause.
Great. Not only do I have to put up with this garbage at work, now I'm going to deal with it at home.
Well, it's your own fault, you know. I've been telling you for ages you have to change your chauvinistic ways, but you wouldn't listen to me.
I'm starting to hate that word.
Well, you'll keep on hearing it if you don't make some radical changes in your department.
I think I'll pass on lunch.
We will be heard.
Mind how you go, dear, and have a good day.
Those women...
Bye-bye.
Those women are cops first and women second. They deserve equal rights.